Hey, good people, how you doing? I'm not going to ask you to smash a like button or a notification bell. If you agree with this video at the end, then I want you to smash the like button. If you don't. This is going to be something different that you guys have. Yeah, it's different. For this one's going to be different. This one is not going to be talking about stock, but it is going to be talking about finances. And I do believe it'll help everybody that's listening. Because if it doesn't apply to you, which it doesn't to most of you, it's going to apply to somebody you know. And I just saw something that got under my skin, and I just got to go on this rant. I'm driving by down 8094, and I look at a lit sign from a casino off the expressway, and it says, "The Party Faithful." The Party Faithful. Number one, the faithful is a religious term, so that got under my skin that a casino is using this term. Now, I'm not against casinos. I've been to Vegas, okay? I see the ding, ding, ding and all of that. But let me ask you a question, okay? So I'm not against casinos. You know, if you're going to a casino for recreation, then that's all good. You know, you do you, right? But I'm going to ask you a question for those of you, because I met someone in a low-income area. You could have bought his house for $7,500. As a matter of fact, that's how much it was worth. And he was leaving $500 a week on the boats. So let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a casino in an affluent neighborhood? Ever? No. Casinos are only in blue collar, hard working towns. You know, the ones are around the edges are in Indian reservations and all of that, but they're in blue collar, hard working town. You know why? I'm finna hit you guys with a lot of these are just facts, and some of you is gonna make you mad, but I don't want you to get mad. I want you to get even. The reason why they put these casinos in blue collar towns, because they know that these are high earning, low educated city areas. Let me say that again. High earners, but low educated. Meaning, they know that they're going to get you hooked. That's why they call it the faithful partying. And it got under my skin. I know people, and I see elderly people just giving away their inheritance, you know, and this is nothing against casinos. This is about our spending habits. Here's another scenario. When the new Jordans come out, I see lines and lines and lines of people, and especially those of you from the inner cities. Number one, in a lot of these, and these are just facts, in a lot of these communities, the father is not even at home. He's nowhere to be found. He's MIA. Shame on him first. Then you got the mother that's going to spend a minimum of $350 on a pair of gym shoes, and her son didn't even get a C. He literally barely even gotten a D. Some of them got Fs, but you're going to line up to buy your F student a pair of $350 to $500 Jordans. What are we doing? What the HE double hockey stick up? I'm sorry, y'all gonna hear this from me for the first time. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? This is madness, good people. I'm saying this. I want to get under somebody's skin on purpose with this. I want to get under your skin on purpose if you are the one that fits this bill, because I want you to do something different. Christmas is coming up. Some of you are finna max out your credit cards for one day for stuff that these people are not even going to appreciate you for. And you won't invest a third of that. So here's my challenge. For everything that you're going to spend on Christmas this year, number one, don't put it on a credit card. I want you to invest it. This is crazy. I'm telling you, the system is set up for you to fail. They don't teach basic finances in schools. They don't. They'll teach your kid, calculus and all of this, but they won't teach your kid how their money could be making money while they're earning money. They won't teach this. And they go out of their way to not teach this. I remember when I was in grade school and I had a teacher that tried to bring this in and he got in trouble. Stick to this old 60-year-old outdated book and teach us this foolishness rather than how to live. Matter of fact, the average person that graduated high school back then, when I was in high school, couldn't balance a checkbook. The system is broke, good people. It's broke. Think about it. I'm going to say something else that's going to get under your skin, right? And before you say something, I'm about to talk about the Democratic Party. But before you say something, the only thing I hate worse than the Democratic Party is the Republican Party. But let me talk about the Democratic Party. Listen to me. You guys have been following me for a while. Listen, they're lying to us, both parties. That's why I'm an independent. Now, I'm not telling you to leave your party. What I'm telling to you is what the Democratic Party is. Just because you got, now the Republican Party has their own problems. They got a ton of social problems. I know they got their head in the sand. But let me talk about the Democratic Party, especially for minorities, church folk. Let me just look you in the eye and tell you. And I may lose some subscribers over this, but the truth has to be told. They want to keep you in financial bondage. As a matter of fact, when I was younger, I dated someone when I was 18 and that lived in the projects, right? So I go to the projects. I even went to the Henry Hornets projects once until them vice lords, to them disciples got after me. And then I was like, I can't come see you no more. But I went to these projects. So I met this girl and she told me she lived at the project. So I'm like, okay, hard times, whatever. So I go to the projects. I mean, I lived in the hood. I go to visit her and we started, seeing each other. I later find out that her mother was raised in the projects and her grandmother was raised in the projects. So now you got 3 generations that's raised in the projects. Do you think all 3 generations had the same hard times? No. Good people, it's financial slavery. It's nothing short of financial slavery. And the Democratic Party would rather cut you a check. As a matter of fact, with all of these jobs open, there was at one point, it was 9 million jobs open. And the Democratic Party rather cut you a check and keep you at home. This is the truth, good people. They rather cut you a check. And you go, well, why would they do that? So they could control your vote. And so you are living and you think you're doing well and you going to church and shouting up and down the aisles, and God is not pleased with that. That's not all he has for you. That's not all he has. You have to understand you're affecting your children and your children's children. I know this is deep, and I know you're going, this dude covering it all. Yes, and I'm telling you right now, just because the other side is doing wrong doesn't mean that your side get a green light. Okay? And so I just want to shake some of you. I know it's probably a fifth of 1/100th of you that listen to me. But I know you know someone in some of these areas. I want you to send them this video because we have to not only trade, but we got to make long-term investing sexy again. Make long-term investing sexy again. I wish I can fit that on a hat. Okay? Because listen, good people, you don't have to continue to be in the same situation year over year. You keep doing the same thing and expecting something different to happen. How's that been working for you? But I believe that I was sent here to shake some of you guys up. Listen. If there are some of you out there on colleges, and I know a lot of college people, you know what? Next year, you know what? I want to start hitting some of these colleges next year. I want to hit all kind of colleges, Catholic colleges, HBCUs. It doesn't matter. I want to start hitting these colleges. I'll call some of my friends. I got friends like Stock, Mo, Keenan, Grace. I can reach out to some of these other ones. And you know what? Send for me. You guys got budgets. You send for me and use your budget to send for me. I'm not coming for free, because what I want to turn around and do with the money that you give me is then I want to continue on my own dime to go to these high schools and spread this message, because it's our time. The amount of money that's going to go through the markets, crypto and stock market, in the next 3 years is insane. And if we don't position ourselves to get some of this money, it's going back to the 1%. It's going back to the 5%. It does. Listen, money is like matter. It never disappears. It just shifts. It does. When you cut your heat on, it's just chasing the cold air away. Cold air does not disappear, and vice versa. So the money that is in the land, regardless of what country you live in, it's the same amount of money is being shifted. Somebody's getting it. The reason why Wall Street call our money dumb money is because we're emotional traders. That's what it is. But a lot of us don't even invest at all. But you finna max out a credit card on Christmas gifts. You going to give a machine all your money every week. Some of you every week dumping hundreds and thousands of dollars a month into a machine, but you won't invest. It's craziness. It's foolishness, people. The system is broke. I'm ready for the challenge. Send for me. If you work with the colleges, send for me. I'll come, because I want to get this message out. Send for me. I'll come. And I'm just going to tell you this. You know what? I played this the other day. I got it queued up. I played this the other day, and I want you guys to listen to this. I know some of you saw it and some of you didn't, but I want you guys to listen to this, because this is just insane to me. It is crazy. Check this out.
You can stay on the
I
sidelines.
want you to listen to what, I'm sorry. I want you to listen to what this gentleman had to say.
You can stay on the sidelines, but if you really want to become wealthy in the future, I would suggest you take $1 frickin' $1, buy some bitcoins, put it in a fucking wallet, put it fucking away. Okay, I'm sorry for swearing, but you know what? It's just $1. Get some bitcoins, put it away. Goes to nothing. Who cares, right? You only spent $1, right? You'll get a million satoshis for $1.
Now, I had to do that because he uses some words and I didn't want, this platform to silence it. I know some of you saw this day before yesterday, but some of you didn't. Now, the brother was passionate, right? And you go, $1, what will that do? I want you guys to look at when it was posted. May 9th, 2013. May 9th, 2013. This brother was passionate about you just investing. It wasn't going to profit him. It's going to profit you. I don't know this brother, but I feel like he's got the same passion I got. But listen, look at this, good people. Look at this. The closing price of Bitcoin on May 9th, 2013 was $112. $112. $112 for one Bitcoin, which is now $50,000. But somebody wouldn't even spend $1. They would rather put it in a machine with no chance of return, pretty much. And good people, y'all know I keep it positive here, but this is the time of the year that we go insane. And I hope I ruffled some feathers. I know, but I know a lot of you guys are saying, amen, you're right. It needs to be said. And these are some of the things that just needs to be said. I scratch my head when I look at why they don't teach this in school. Why didn't I know this when I was younger? Why didn't your kids get taught this? Why didn't your kids get taught this? Have you ever thought about that? Why aren't they teaching this in school? They rather fall into a box and just go down this road of get in debt. They allow these credit card these credit card bandits to stand up on these college campuses, and they push them like drugs down our kids' throat. My daughter fell for it. And get them in debt. And then they leave school $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in debt. And they're paying it back for the next 25 years. But they won't teach them to invest one dime. So I'm going to leave by saying this. If you fit in any of these categories, don't get mad. Get even. Start investing. Get into some long-term high growth stock first. Get into some solid companies first, like Microsoft, like Apple, okay? Like even Tesla now, that's going to make you money in the next 5 to 10 years. I mean long-term, like Bitcoin. There's a bunch of stuff that you can get in right now. And regardless of the fluctuation of the market, if you keep dollar cost averaging in for the next 10 to 20 years, it will be life-changing. Okay? And if you think about it, if you did $5 a day from the time that your child is born till the time that they graduate from college, in the right investments, you could be doggone near $1 million. How about that? How about all of us starting our kids off with almost $1 million? How about that? But no, they won't teach it. And they won't allow the teachers to teach it. Okay? Man, fam, let's talk about it. Man, I love you guys. Now, if you think I've earned a like, now you can hit a like. This is not about any links below, none of that. This is my rant when I saw that the party faithful. And I'm just like, and I see the parking lot full of cars. And I can guarantee you, if I went in there and took a poll, I can guarantee you 80% of them are not even set for retirement. Live, love, laugh, and learn.